He's gonna be running west of the complex, heading towards the David Busters. He dropped his gun over here by the building. Don't you fucking move! Get on the ground now! What a good point! West, southwest corner! He's on a white shirt! Well, get on the fucking ground! Face down! Don't you fucking move! He's behind the fences. Or he's behind the building near the fence corner. You fucking bunch of pop-hole, you motherfuckers! You fucking hit? God damn it.
Go get it back, kid.
Yeah. Where you hit at? Okay, hey. You got close cover?
Yeah.
There. It's up there. You fucking. What's your name? Eric what?
Your gloves?
Yeah. I have gloves.
You need shoes on you?
I got a knife.
Okay.
24, Southwest Park.
Well, so I can see if this makes it move on the side.
He's got one in the shoulder, one up in the left lung area. Eric, what is your birthday? Where do you live at? Where at Dallas? In an apartment? Where are you at? What apartments are you at, Eric? Eric, talk to me, brother. Okay, just keep talking to me, man. What apartments do you live at, man? Who do you live with? You live with your mom? What's your mama's name? You know her phone number? Keep talking, man. Stay awake. No, you're fine. You're fine. Keep talking, okay? How old are you, brother?
17. Good.
You're 17? Okay.
Escape arm breathing, man. You'll be alright. Give me a jacket for a second. You'll be alright.
Keep talking.
Just hold that bandage. Keep that bandage on. I got the bandage on. Whenever you got the guns, let me know so I can find out.
I got gloves, okay? Yeah, go. Tommy, see if you can go fucking go.
Take this.
Find the ambulance. Get the ambulance over here. No. There were at least 2 guys that took me over, 3 guys, didn't they?
On the left.
Your lap? I know.
We got you now. You're good. Joe, check it out. There's one in the front.
What'd you say, brother? Ambulance is coming here as hot as it can, okay?
Yeah.
There's a one right here and a one right here. We don't see any exit wounds.
I think it's.
You think we went through? Okay. Yeah, it might be out that way instead of.
You have another bandage? Another bandage on the top.
Just go. Back that one or no? Hold fresh shoulders.
Hey. Eric, I was getting. Just keep on talking, Eric.
What's your name, bud?
Eric
Huh?
Eric Lampton? How do you spell that? Like L-A-M. E-K. I-N. Okay. Just keep hanging on there. We got the ambulance coming right now. You can hear it coming.
Y'all can give me up a moment?
No, not because we don't want to.
You're exactly where you need to be, man, alright?
They're going to bring a stretcher back here as fast as they can, okay? Okay. You said you live in apartments. What apartments did you say you live in?
My lungs hurt.
Okay. Just take your time, deep breaths, okay?
I don't think I need handcuffs on the set.
All right, we don't have a choice in that one, brother. We do not have a choice right now.
He's still just sitting by himself. Looks like he's on the phone. He is running now. Are they running? You want me to pull out ahead of y'all? You got one more block. I'll pull in behind him. It's falling behind.
We don't have time for that right now.
I'd say falling behind him so that way he can't hit the go in reverse and go over that hump. We're pulling him out. Now keep on coming. Keep on going. You can turn for the dumpster east till the record. God damn it! Good. Get out of the fucking truck! God! Turn the fucking gun! Good! He's running north! He's gonna be running west of the complex. Head towards the Denver cluster. He's stopping. He's wearing a black jacket. He's sitting on his hat. Black male. He dropped his gun over here. By the building.
John, I'm east of the sound, but where's he at?
Fuck. You guys okay? Yeah, he's still just sitting by himself. Looks like he's on the phone. I don't know. But they're running. You want me to pull out ahead of him? A couple more blocks. I'll pull in behind him or just follow behind.
I'd say falling behind so you can't.
Tell him we're pulling up.
I'd say falling behind him so that way he can't hit the going reverse.
We're pulling up. We're pulling up.
We're pulling him down.
Keep on coming. Keep on going. You can turn from the dumpster east, 2 up from the Blue Raptor. Oh, fuck, dude. There's on top of him. He's on top of him. Oh, shit. That's a ram. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Stay on the fucking ground. Don't fucking move. Go with Kevin now. He's got the shooter. Go. Don't fucking move. You want to fucking work? You want to fucking man?
Marks fired 2 times. I believe struck the suspect twice in the upper body area. And Officer Steve fired 4 times and did not strike the suspect. And with that, I'll open up the questions.
What exactly, Chief, did the officer who did open fire and end up striking the 17-year-old, what exactly did he see, because it's hard to tell from that vantage point, what did he see that led him to take that action? So
he recognized that there were officers that were victims of aggravated assault from the vehicle ramming. He said then sees an individual running from the car, masked, with a pistol with an extended magazine, and felt that if he posed that individual, that suspect, posed a threat to fellow officers in the area, and as well as running into an apartment complex area, and that's why he felt justified in taking that shot.
And just to be clear, the suspect is not accused of kind of gesturing toward the officer in any way with a gun at that point, or?
No, he's not. However, officers were going to wait until the masked individual with a firearm was going to turn on the officers and shoot first. The proper thing would have been done for the individual not to run out of the car, not to be armed, and to have given up.
Were they just following the stolen vehicle, or did they know that the potential murder suspect from March was in the vehicle?
No. Again, this is one of those things, as I explained that day, there's nothing routine here. Obviously, it was a flock hit on a stolen vehicle. That's all they had. With our covert units that then found the vehicle in the area, identified where the vehicle was, and called in MARC units. And from what was a stolen vehicle off a flock hit, turns into 4 armed suspects, 3 out of 4 firearms being stolen, an individual with a capital murder charge, and masked individuals. As I mentioned before, 32 years of law enforcement leads me to believe that there was something much more nefarious that was going to happen that day, and someone's life was saved because of the actions of these officers.
Piggybacking off that.
Cuando se anunció el uso de estas cámaras, hubo resistencia como todo, ¿ok? Háblenme de la importancia de estas cámaras en este caso para localizar a este vehículo y por qué son tan importantes y qué planes tienen para poder, si es posible, ampliar el programa.
Muchas preguntas que tienes ahí. La tecnología que nosotros usamos es importante para nosotros. Teniendo estas cámaras para poder identificar carros que han cometido, con los sospechosos que están manejando los carros, que han cometido crímenes en la ciudad, es importante para nosotros. Pero con esta tecnología, cuando hay un carro que está robado o otro tipo de crimen, específicamente crimen violento, se puede meter la información al sistema que tenemos. Y hay cámaras en la ciudad que entonces puede ver cuando ese carro está en la área. Y eso fue como buscamos aquí. Ahora tenemos como 225 de esas cámaras en la ciudad y vamos a tener casi 300 más sobre la ciudad. Es importante para nosotros también que los sospechosos sepan que estamos mirando, que estamos usando todo lo que tenemos nosotros para poder mantener la seguridad de nuestra ciudad. Es algo que tenemos el apoyo de la ciudad y vamos a seguir usando la tecnología como podemos hacer.
¿Ya está aprobado el presupuesto para comprar esas cámaras adicionales?
Sí.
¿Para cuándo las tendrán?
No tengo la fecha ahora, pero como te dije, tenemos como 225 ahora en la ciudad y creo que vamos a tener como casi 300 más que van a venir. Y es importante para nosotros tener esta tecnología en la ciudad.
Chief, how do you guys weigh whether to move in on a stolen truck call, right? When you're dealing in that kind of environment of an occupied apartment complex, how do you weigh that with obviously public safety?
Well, one of the things I think the reason that they try to tactically come in and try to pin the car is normally, and what we would expect is for suspects to comply. And so what the officers don't want to do is get into a vehicle pursuit, have that vehicle flee. Because regardless what procedures that we have, obviously that puts the rest of the community at risk once that vehicle's in a high-speed pursuit. And so that is one of the reasons why they chose that tactic. Again, and it's unfortunate, but there's the individual driving that car dictated what occurred. And had that individual, had they given up, none of this would have happened.
I know you said this was not just a stolen vehicle. Reading the affidavit, it said I think someone from your gang unit was able to identify at least one of the suspects. Can you say, are all these suspects gang members, and can you speak to a bigger picture of what were they part of when you say it was more than just a stolen vehicle?
You know, we're working on, that's a separate part of the investigation for us to do the follow-up and to see. But David, when you look at the situation with a stolen vehicle, in 4 individuals that are heavily armed, individuals that have masks, individuals, again, with a Glock switch, extended magazine, there is more. Oftentimes, not all the time, but oftentimes, this is the reason why individuals steal cars, is to commit more serious crimes. And again, no, at this point, I can't tell you specifically what was going to be planned, but I will tell you that I've been a cop for 32 years, and that was not a normal, just stolen vehicle that happens to be just sitting in a carport.
Did any of the suspects have any link to that apartment complex?
Again, we're working through all the ties that they may have had. That is part of our investigation. We are using our gang unit for that.
How many suspects were there?
There were 4.
4 suspects.
There are 4 suspects. 1 is still upstanding.
And do we have the relationship between them now?
We're still working on tying in all the relationship. There is some peculiar type of relationships that are occurring that we're still looking through with regards to what they were all doing together to begin with. That's another part of this investigation that leads us to believe there was probably more than just this. But we're working through that. We're working through that information right now with our gang unit.
And the 3 suspects who you did apprehend, have they been all charged for the crime?
We'll go through the crimes. I think I read them out a little earlier, but we can go through that offline.
Is there an
Yeah.
updated description on the 4th suspect who is outstanding?
Nothing's been updated since then. It's still the same suspect that we.
Chief, one of your officers, the one who was in his car, and then it almost looked like he was shooting out of his back window. Is that?
That's accurate.
Why? Why do you do that?
Because that's when he felt the threat. So, he felt the threat at that point.
Was that Marks?
I'm sorry?
Was that Marks?
It was Marks, yes.
That was Marks?
Yes.
So is that the shot that injured the 17-year-old?
That injured the suspect?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that it was when he was shooting out of the window?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
and that's okay to do in your viewpoint as far as shooting out of his cruiser?
Once an officer makes a decision that they need to use deadly force because he felt an imminent threat to life, the officers have to do the best they can in the situation they're at. Had he paused and something, we'd be having a completely different conversation if my officers didn't take action, if something else could happen. But again, when the officers see an imminent threat, this is not a choreographed dance. As you saw, it was chaotic. And unfortunately, I think we all tend to think that's supposed to be a neat, packaged incident. But when you see that, and you see the chaos, and you see suspects fleeing, and you see guns and people armed, it's a chaotic situation. It's not a choreographed dance. Obviously, in every situation, we'll take a look at it and see what more could we have done better. But again, that's the life that these officers lead every day, and nothing is routine, and it is very chaotic.
¿Qué estaban haciendo los sospechosos en ese apartamento? ¿Cuánto tiempo habían estado aquí o apenas habían llegado ustedes lo que estaban siguiendo?
Estamos investigando todo eso ahora porque creemos, como te dije ahora mismo, yo creo que algo más malo iba a pasar ese día. Con la clase de sospechosos que estaban ahí, las armas que tenían máscara, yo no creo que solamente era un carro que estaba robado. Pero no sabemos cuánto tiempo está ahí. La investigación que estamos trabajando con nuestros detectives que bregan con las pandillas a ver por qué, quién saben, quién conocían en ese apartamento o qué más querían hacer ese día. Y esa es parte de la investigación que estamos haciendo.
Just to clarify, I think in the body camera footage, one of the officers said, "Who shot at us?" Again, sorry if this has already been stated, but have any of those suspects fired weapons that you can confirm? And if so, how many?
At this incident?
Yeah.
No, we don't believe. Obviously, from the sound of it, it sounds like the officers may have thought that they did, but we haven't found any evidence to suggest the suspect shot.
Last question, guys, please.
Is it possible this more nefarious act had already happened? Or your expertise, they were getting ready to do it?
I can't tell you. Obviously, this is not math. It's not an exact science. I'll say experience tells me that they probably thwarted something from occurring, but it certainly doesn't mean that other crimes hadn't occurred before. And again, there may be more charges coming up. Obviously, we have the weapons. We're looking into all of that. But again, that's a separate part of the investigation.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.